Quick Flicks presenting Breathe. This story begins in the future where the oxygen levels on Earth have dropped drastically. As a result, all plants and animals are dead. Only a few humans have survived, and they must always use oxygen masks. In this world, we meet a man named Darius. He was working with his father when suddenly the floor where his father was standing collapses. Darius's father falls down and his oxygen mask comes off. Darius tries to save him, but before he can, his father dies. Heartbroken, Darius returns home. At home, his wife Maya and daughter Zora are also deeply saddened by the incident. We learn that Maya was a biologist and Darius was an engineer. They had built a machine that maintained the oxygen levels inside their home and filtered the outside air to bring it indoors. Because of this, they didn't need oxygen masks inside their house. Beneath their home, they had an underground bunker where everything they needed was available. If they ever required anything, they would wear oxygen masks and go outside to retrieve it. Darius tells Maya that he will go outside the next day to build his father's grave and that no one else should accompany him because their oxygen resources are limited. Meanwhile, a beep from their oxygen machine alerts them. When Darius checks, he discovers that the oxygen levels outside have dropped further. Now, the machine could only produce enough oxygen for 2 people. This realization worries Darius. The next morning, Darius leaves to build his father's grave, telling Zora to take care of her mother and keep checking the generator and machine. Maya and Zora expect him to return by evening, but he never comes back. 6 months pass, but they don't go looking for him because venturing outside means inviting death. Now, only Maya and Zora are left in the bunker. Both still hope that Darius will return someday. Maya, being a biologist, begins to venture outside the bunker gradually. She hopes she can revive the earth. Every day, she plants a seed, hoping to bring greenery back to the land. But so far, every plant she has planted has died. Zora misses her father deeply and grows tired of waiting. One day, she tells Maya, "Mom, I want to go outside and look for Dad." Maya angrily replies, "Stop, Zora. How many times do I have to tell you that we cannot leave this place?" Zora becomes upset with her mother's behavior. The next day, when Maya steps out of the bunker to plant seeds, Zora comes to apologize. Before they can return to the bunker, they suddenly hide behind a car as they see 2 strangers heading toward their bunker, banging loudly on its door as if they know someone lives there. Seeing this, Maya says, "We can't trust them." But Zora responds, "Mom, maybe they need help." Maya decides to wait until the strangers leave to slip back into the bunker. Before the strangers leave, Maya and Zora's oxygen machine starts beeping, drawing attention to their presence. One of the strangers, a woman named Tess, notices them. Tess's companion, stationed on the bunker's roof, sees someone about to attack Tess and tries to warn her, but she doesn't understand. Suddenly, Maya and Zora attack Tess, pushing her down and quickly retreating into the bunker. Tess pleads for help, saying, "Our camp with 100 people is just a short distance from here. If you don't help us, everyone will die. I also know your husband. His name was Darius, and he was a good friend of mine." Tess continues, "I only need to see the design of your oxygen filtration system that Darius told me about. I just want to see the blueprint." Maya refuses to help and tells them to leave, but they don't go. Zora then says to her mother, "Mom, maybe we should help them. Perhaps Dad was connected to them." Reluctantly, Maya agrees to Zora's suggestion and asks the strangers to drop their weapons. She also tells Tess to tie her companion's hands, which Tess complies with. Suddenly, their third companion charges toward Maya. Maya perceives him as a threat and shoots him, injuring his shoulder. Maya quickly runs back to her bunker, but before the door closes, the third man forcibly enters the bunker with her. Maya takes him hostage. Outside, Tess and her companion stand at the bunker door, pleading with Maya again. "Please let us in. We need your help." Tess tries to reason with Maya. "That third companion didn't know anything about you. He thought you were trying to harm us, so he attacked you." But Maya doesn't trust them. Tess's companion angrily says, "We've seen enough of your plans, and now people are dying. I'll handle this my way." His plan was to break the bunker door and force their way in, but Maya anticipated their every move. As soon as Tess and her companion try to use a drill to break the door, Maya sabotages the drill with an electric shock from her system, rendering their plan useless. Tess and her companion devise a new plan. Tess climbs on top of the bunker to locate the oxygen filter pipe. She tells her companion, "Stand by the gate. When Maya comes out, grab her." Tess blocks the pipe, reducing the oxygen level inside the bunker. Maya is forced to come out due to the lack of oxygen, but Tess's companion fails to capture her. Maya climbs to the top of the bunker, unblocks the pipe, and fires at Tess and her companion, but both manage to escape. Tess scolds her companion for failing their plan. Meanwhile, Maya remains hidden on top of the bunker. Tess's companion climbs up and captures Maya, forcing her in front of the bunker's CCTV. He tells Zora, "Open the door or I'll kill your mother." The bunker door could only be opened with a passkey or from the inside. Maya didn't have the passkey, and Zora was locked inside. The third companion, who was previously inside the bunker, manages to free himself and holds Zora hostage. However, after losing a lot of blood, he succumbs to his injuries. Before dying, he ties up Zora, preventing her from opening the door. Zora somehow reaches the mic and says, "That man is dead. Before dying, he tied me up. I can't open the door." Hearing this, Tess and her companion become enraged. Tess tells Maya, "Your daughter is trapped inside. What will you do now? Find a way to open the bunker." Maya then reveals there is another passkey, but it's with Darius, who left 6 months ago and never returned. She admits that Darius is no longer alive. He left a letter explaining that there was only enough oxygen for 2 people in the bunker, so he sacrificed himself to save Maya and Zora. Maya says she knows where Darius's body is. Maya and Tess leave to retrieve the passkey, while Tess instructs her companion to stay by the door. On the way, Maya tells Tess, "Our machine isn't as efficient as you think. Its oxygen levels are slowly depleting." After some time, they find Darius's body. Overwhelmed with emotion, Maya begins to cry. Tess urges her, "Maya, we don't have much time. Take the passkey and let's go." Maya retrieves the passkey from Darius's bag and also finds a gun, which she keeps with her. Now, they had to return to the bunker, but the vehicle's solar battery had died and Maya's leg was severely injured. Tess told Maya, "Stay here and give me the passkey. I'll come back to get you." Maya found it hard to trust her. She pointed a gun at Tess, but Tess also aimed her gun at Maya and said, "Maya, don't make a mistake. Your daughter's life is also in danger there. If you want to save her, give me the key. I promise I'll come back to rescue you." For her daughter's safety, Maya agreed and handed over the passkey. After several hours of effort, Tess made it back to the bunker where her companion was already waiting. They now wanted to enter the bunker. Seeing them, Zora became frightened and asked, where is my mom?" Tess replied, "She's okay. Her leg is injured, so she couldn't come here, but she's alive. I'll go back to get her." Zora asked, "Where did you get the second passkey?" "That was my dad's key," Tess explained. "Your dad passed away 6 months ago." Hearing this, Zora broke down. Tess's companion then pointed a gun at her and angrily demanded, "Hurry up and give me the machine's blueprints." Tess said, "Give me some time. I need to go back and rescue Maya." But the man pointed his gun at Zora and threatened, "I only want the machine's blueprints. If you don't give them to me, I'll kill this girl." Out of desperation, Tess opened the filtration machine but couldn't make sense of it. She then reported everything to her boss and said, "I didn't know about Darius. I overheard their conversations on the radio. We need to bring Maya here to check the machine. Anyway, this machine isn't very big. It can only keep 2 people alive." Hearing this, Tess's companion shot her as his priority was his own survival. Zora was terrified after witnessing Tess's death, realizing she was now trapped with that deranged man. Zora realized that soon the machine would only produce oxygen for 1 person. She feared that the man would kill her after a few days. That night, Zora could do nothing but cry. On the other hand, Maya was still trapped. When Tess didn't return in the morning, Maya understood that Tess had betrayed her. Maya's oxygen cylinder was running critically low. With the morning sun, her car recharged and she quickly headed toward the bunker. Upon reaching the bunker, Maya first shut off the air filtration pipe so that the people inside would be forced to come out. When the system malfunctioned, the man asked Zora, "What happened? How do we fix this?" Zora replied, "The solar system often breaks down. It can be repaired." The man sent Zora outside to fix it, where she reunited with her mother Maya. The two embraced joyfully and repaired the system together. Zora tried to re-enter the bunker, but the man wouldn't let her in. Maya and Zora then shut off the air filtration pipe again. When oxygen became scarce, the man came outside. Maya shot at him, but he survived and forced his way into the bunker with Maya and Zora. Inside, they discovered that the man's attempts to fix the system had completely destroyed it. The man pointed his gun at Maya and Zora, but due to the spreading gas, Maya warned, "Don't fire the gun or there will be a fire." However, the man ignored her warning and fired, causing an explosion that killed him instantly. Maya and Zora, wearing oxygen masks, escaped the bunker. Their oxygen tanks were nearly empty. Where would they go now? Their bunker was destroyed. Their only hope was the community Tess had mentioned, where thousands of people lived. After a long journey, the oxygen tanks ran out and they both collapsed unconscious. When they regained consciousness, they discovered that someone had saved them. The community Tess spoke of was real and many people lived there. Maya and Zora started living there as well. The people were kind and helped one another. Maya and Zora joined them in building new air filtration plants. Maya, a biologist, developed a method to grow plants in harsh conditions. Gradually, the plants began to flourish, bringing hope to everyone. that the Earth could one day return to its former state. With this success, Maya and Zora felt immense happiness.